The Cubs are playing out on the road today as they look to make yet another run at reversing the oldest curse in the majors, Steve.
Well, the GOAT was very much in the picture in '06 as injuries to key players pushed this club to a miserable 66-96 record. And nowhere was that pain more acute than it was in the road as they lost over 50 games away from Wrigley.
And now the Cubs have a new manager to take on the curse of the GOAT, along with several changes in that lineup over the 2006 version of this franchise.
But they made some key offseason additions to that lineup. There's a lot of big expectations this year in Cubbyland.
Thanks, Steve. Now let's take you out for some baseball. John?
Hello, everyone. I'm John Miller, along with my longtime partner and Hall of Famer, Joe Morgan. Now, Joe, as Washington takes the field below us, how do you look at this matchup?
Austin Kearns is one of those guys with great potential, and he's still young, but he has been plagued by a lot of injuries so far. But when he's healthy, man, he can hit the ball out of any ballpark in any direction.
John Patterson will be doing the pitching. He was a one-game winner last year.
They're hoping that John Patterson lives up to his potential.
Here it comes. Swings and misses at that fastball. It's 0-1. He throws. And the count is 0-2 now. Soriano will have to be much more protective of the strike zone. Swing and a miss. Soriano down on strikes.
This is a great sequence of 3 pitches he makes. Good choices, and he finished off this guy very quickly.
Yeah, a job done well. One out, none on. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ground ball. Guzman. And it's in time from his knee. 0-2. Fastball swung on and missed, and with that, the side is retired. Nothing across here in the inning. Now we'll go to the bottom of inning number 1, and we have no score. Carlos Zambrano is going to be the starting pitcher. Slider swung on and missed. 2 down.
Man, what a sequence. 3 pitches in a row, and he's out.
Yeah, as a pitcher, you can savor that.
Let's take a look at the pitching sequence, John. He delivers 3 straight strikes.
Yeah, that's not much of a sequence.
Put it away.
Base is empty. 1 out. First pitch on the way. There's a swing and a ground ball. Turris on to first. 2 down.
The shortstop makes a nice play here, and they get the force out at first.
Schneider is ready to dig in now. Base is empty. 2 down. Hit hard to the left side. He deals.
He's ahead 0-2. I don't think he'll waste a pitch. He'll try to finish him off right here.
Barrett wants him to get this ball high and tight to the hitter. He delivers. Fastball swung on and missed, and the side is retired. That inning didn't last long.
Sends an easy fly to center for the out.
Base is empty. 2 down here. First pitch. Here it comes. Swung on and hit in the air to right center. This one is into the gap, rolling toward the wall. It rolls all the way to the wall. And he'll stop at second with a double. Merton will be the batter. 0 for 1 thus far. 2 outs and a runner on second. He spins and throws back to second, and he dives back safely.
Better watch the runner on second, John. He's got the speed, so if he gets a pretty good jump, he might take off.
First pitch to him. They've surveyed this situation, and here's the conclusion. Don't pitch to this guy. Give him 4 wide ones.
Well, that's saying something, John, because they're adding a base runner, and that's less of a risk than pitching.
Grounded up the middle. Makes its way through for a base hit. Here's the throw to third. Safe at third. And he'll hold at second with a double and an RBI.
Now that was great hitting right there as he comes through for the lead.
Consistency is something you always look for in baseball, but there's nothing like a guy who comes through in the clutch.
And it's hard to argue with the results that show up on the scoreboard.
Sliders swung on and missed. 0-1. Now the 0-1 offering from ground ball toward the second baseman. That one gets through and for a base hit. So he's got the single and an RBI there. Wagner getting himself ready down in the bullpen.
Johnny, you got a right-handed hitter waiting on deck.
Swing and he shatters his bat as he hits this one on the ground. Zimmerman from his knees got him. What a play. Fastball swung on and missed. He struck him out. One away. Patterson baffles yet another hitter and is now going to get that much coveted progressive power performer of the game distinction.
And I think it's the movement on his pitches that's... And we're one strike away, man, and the fans are up and howling.
Barrett calls for one on the outside and up. There's a swing and a drive deep to left field. Norton is there, makes the catch, and the ball game is over. The Chicago Cubs
win this ball game, and as the baseball philosopher once said, 50% of this game is 90% pitching. And tonight we saw just what he meant, although I never was quite sure about that, as they got only 2 runs, and that was more than enough, Joe.
And John, it was all about pitching tonight. The other guys just could never get anything going against this pitcher.